Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a June 17, 63 variant, question number 5. So this topic is binomial probability distribution. So let's try. So H attempts cross word, okay, puzzles every day. So the number of puzzles that she completes in a week, 7 days, is denoted by X. So what does X represent, students? X represent number of puzzles completes in a week. In a week, she can complete 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, whatever. So number of puzzles is represented by X. Make sure, okay, state two conditions that that are required to X have to be a binomial distribution. So there are many points, but I will write 4 for you. Number 1, two outcomes. Two outcomes. Number 1, how two outcomes? Because puzzles completes or not complete, okay? There is 2 results or 2 outcomes. Number 2, this outcome word, I think, okay, no problem. Okay, we can say 2 outcomes or 2 results, we can say, okay. All right. Number 2, independent probability. How to write independent probability. Number 3, we can say constant probability. Constant probability. Constant probability. 4th option is called finite trials. Finite trials. Finite trials. So he asked us 2, and I wrote here 4. And I believe you got a point of what I'm saying. Okay. So I think this part is very clear. And this is okay. So we have 2 outcomes. We have independent probabilities. You know what is independent probability means? One probability is not affecting the other. Constant probability means like a event like a with replacement. With replacement. With replacement means that probability is not affecting, like coin questions, dice questions. Okay, that kind. So I think this is clear. I wrote 4, although he asking 2 conditions only. Anyway, let's move on next. The question number next, he's saying, on average, she completes how many 7 out of 10 puzzles in a week? We talk about a week actually, because make sure now we have X represent what? Number of puzzles complete in a 1 week. So 7 out of 10 puzzles she completes, okay, an average. So in this option, probability of favor, because I'm favoring completing. So in completing the puzzles. So in this sense, I can see here that P is probability of favor, because with favor, probability of favor is what is here, 7 out of 10. Q is what? 1 minus 7 out of 10 means 3 out of 10. Okay, because in a week we talk about use a binomial distribution to find the probability, and when he completes, she completes that at least 5 puzzles in a week. So N is 7. How come? Because in a week there are 7 days. And at least 5. What is at least 5? Let me write here. So at least 5 means what? At least 5 puzzles. Okay. At least 5 means it means there's 5, 6, and 7. I hope so clear. 5 puzzles in a week. So number of puzzles. Exactly correct. So we have this many options. So we have to apply binomial formula 3 times. Okay. So let's apply, first of all, formula, you know it very well. NCR Q to power N minus R, P to power R. Q is called not favor, P is called favor, N is called total. And R is taken a time. So I think you know it very well. So I'm writing 7C5. 7C6 and 7C7. Okay, and here Q comes. Q is 3 by 10. So each first bracket 3 by 10, 3 by 10, 3 by 10. Each second bracket 7 by 10, 7 by 10, 7 by 10. So first bracket is a difference of the number. You can see n minus r. So 7 and 5 subtract over 2 and 5 come directly here. 7 and 6 subtract, you got a 1 and 6 comes directly here. 7 and 7, the difference come here and the 7 directly comes here. Now students, I'm typing in calculator and 75 into 9 divided by 100 times 2, 7 divided by 10 to power 5 and plus 7 times 2, 3 divided by 10 times 2, 7 divided by 10 to power 6. And you know 7 is 1 something to power 0, 1. Don't type this in calculator. Directly type what? 7 divided by 10 and power 7. My answer is coming with me 0.6470695. But you know, students, when we write this kind of, better to write 4 dp or even 3 also acceptable, no problem at all. But I think 4 dp is also, but you know 3sf is standard method, 3sf. Okay, so 0.647 is our answer. Okay, so this part is very clear, alhamdulillah. And but approximately when you do it, 0.6471, because when I use this answer in next part, I will not use this answer. I will use this answer because if you round is 6 become 1, so I will use this answer. Make sure if I need. Okay, let's talk about the next plan. And what is the next plan he's talking about? So next part. Use a binomial distribution. Again, he said use binomial. Okay, so to find the probability that over the next 10 weeks, you know, this is a very okay, let me read first. Over the next 10 weeks, so she completes 4 or few in exactly 3 out of 7 weeks. This is hard to understand what he talk about. This last line is very hard to understand. Student never understand easily, but I try to read again. I try to help you. And I always give this kind of example with diagram, so then student can understand better. So he complete 4 or few puzzles. Okay. Do you know X represent, look, let me read a question here. So first of all, X represent what? In a week. So we talk about in a week. It means 4 and few in a week. 4 and in a week. This is called week number 1. Example I give you. Then I have a similar kind of week 1. I just give example, maybe you understand better. Okay, this is a week number 2. Okay, and I take it. Maybe this, you in this way you feel easy. Okay, let me try this 4 and this is a now 3. So this is a no, I have to make a okay, no problem. No, we have to make a more here. Inshallah, I believe you will understand. Okay, and hold on. 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 2 10. Okay, there are 10 weeks total. Okay, 10 weeks total. Week 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 weeks. What is saying? Exactly 3 weeks out of 10 weeks. So week number 1, week number 2, week number 3. So we need exactly 3 weeks, okay, out of 10. So it means when I talk about the whole sample, this actually, you know, first we talk about in the week. Look. This X represent in a week, okay. So this is a data which I mentioned here in a week. That is why N is 7 and R is very clear. But now, you know, this is a, for example, this we talk a week. So there are 7 parts. Look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is a week number 1. So there are 7 things inside. I think you understand what I'm saying. Same way we have a, I think you're understanding what I'm saying. So let me make it here. Let me make it here, copy and paste here. Inshallah, after this explanation, you will feel easy, inshallah. Don't worry. So this is 7. I think you understand. This is a represent this one box representing 1 week. That is why inside there are 7 days. This is a second week. Inside there are 7 days. And what the question he said, same way we have a 7 days in each week. So total there are 10 weeks. So naturally it means there are 10 weeks total. But he said he completes fewer than 4 puzzle in a 1 week. Look. I elaborate here. This is he completes, completes fewer than 4. What is the fewer than 4 means? 4 and less than 4. Fewer than 4 means 4 and less than 4. So I just come back in this previous part. He's saying here at least 5 puzzles. So 5 and more. Okay. First of all, I do one thing. If my question is that it is in a week he completes 5 or more puzzles, so this is my answer. And if I say, and if I say 4 and fewer than 4, look at here, read it. 4 or fewer than 4. 4 or fewer than 4. So can I say, students, the probability is, this is, very well, 5 and 6 and 7. And total options 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So he's saying this is the answer for 5, 6, 7. So, but here he's saying 4 and fewer. So why I waste my time in finding 4 formulas like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 for 0, 1 for 1, 2, 3, 4. I have applied 5 formulas. Why not? Because this answer, we know it's 0.467. Okay. So can I find this one fewer than 4 is probability is what? 1 minus 0.6471. Hold on. This probability come from here. Okay. I repeat again for you what I'm saying. Try to understand. So this is a 5, at least 5 puzzles in a week. So means 5, 6, 7. But he will say, no. Now plan change. Fewer than 4. 4 or fewer than 4. Fewer than 4. It means R value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So why I apply same formula 5 times for every R0, R1, R2? Why not? I'm saying that 5, 6, 7 answer is this. And how to find this answer? 1, because you know very well some of the all probabilities is 1. So I can get it. So what is the P coming here? So 1 minus this answer, I'm getting 0.3529. So this is a P value. Hold on. This is a P value. Okay. And this is a P value, and Q becomes what? Naturally, Q value is 0.6471. Okay. So now probability in fewer than 4 is this. Okay. 4 or fewer than 4. Okay. Now I come back. Look at now. Listen to me very carefully, because this topic is a little bit hard for teachers to explain even, but I will try again to explain you. So look at here. So I give an example to you. This is how many total weeks we have total weeks. So total weeks are 10. So total weeks are 10. So N is 10. Out of 10 weeks, he said 3 weeks exactly. Can I say R is 3? Correct. And what is the probability of P and what is the probability of Q? For your knowledge, P and Q coming from the top. So 0.3529 and 0.6471 come from top. This is interesting to know. Now question come in a mind, sir, how you taken P value is this and why you taken Q is this. So this is the most important part left. Otherwise you understand everything, inshallah. 10 weeks, so I take 10. Out of 10, exactly 3 weeks. It means R is 3 weeks. So look, I show even 3 weeks even. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So these 3 weeks he talk about. Okay. And out of 10 weeks, it means N is 10, and 3 weeks mean R is 3. Exactly 3 weeks. But in 3 weeks, what situation? Every 3 weeks, he finish his puzzle 4 or less than 4. So like in this week, P value is what? This one. And Q is what? This one. So because first of all, I found out what is the probability of 4 and less than 4? He completed his puzzle 4 days or less than 4 days out of 7 days, out of 7 days, out of week. So I think you got the idea. Now I apply the formula, and formula is what? NCR, Q to power n minus R, P to power R. N is 10, C is R is 3, and Q is what? Q is 0.6471 to power 10 minus 3, and P is 0.3529. And here we got a 3. And answer, if you type in calculator, and let me type in calculator, let me type, the answer is coming 0.251. 0.251 is my answer. Hold on, I repeat again this concept because I know that last part is difficult. I repeat again. So he says, what I just elaborate once again, and this is the last my attempt to explain again. He's saying there are 10 weeks, so n is 10. Okay. Out of 10 week, exactly 3 I'm asking about. 3 out of 10 days, out of 10 weeks, 3 weeks are such in which they finish this puzzle 4 and less than 4. So 4 and less than 4. To finish the puzzle 4 and less than 4 in a week is this. I think you got my point, is this. Okay, so this is the probability to finish the puzzle, probability to finish finish FINISH, the puzzle, at least 4. So 4 and less than 4. 4 or less than 4. Less than 4. Okay. So I hope so got it. So this is a probability of favor. And that is why I use, because this is a so in a week, how many weeks he finishing less than 4 is this much probability in Q. I hope so. Now you got better picture. I hope so, inshallah, and you got some idea, inshallah.